Welcome inside the Didsbury Memorial Complex here in Didsbury, Alberta. It is the Mountainview Colts and the Three Hills Thrashers doing battle here. Ethan Woodward in between the pipes for Mountainview, probably his final start of the campaign, with Airdrie in town on Saturday night, and we'll have Greg Poles make the start for the Three Hills Thrashers. It's an important one in the standings, and we'll get to why in just a moment, but for now, we are underway. We got some chatting on the far side between Sutherland and Vanderland. We're going to have one right away. The two captains, Sutherland and Vanderland, are going to go right at it. They link up right on the far side off the face-off. Vanderland, he takes one over the top but gives one underneath. Vanderland now takes one underneath. Vanderland and Sutherland linked up 1 second into the hockey game. Vanderland, he throws over the top and clips Sutherland. Sutherland now takes and gives, but he misses with the one underneath. Sutherland tries to give one underneath to Vanderland, but he misses with that one. Over the top comes Sutherland. Underneath Sutherland, down goes Tom Vanderland. Cole Sutherland trying to get his boys going after a lopsided defeat in Red Deer last time out. And that's a captain just trying to lead the way, saying, let's go, fellas. Two captains getting us off in a big way, off and running, and we will have face-off here and 1 second in after a fight. And yeah, we're going to have regular hockey now as the Mountain View Colts come right in off the draw, and Mitch Visser couldn't get a shot away. Good way to start here in the Didsbury Memorial. It's good times. Here's Evan Ingram driving it back to the line. There's Brown. Now Visser shooting. Goes wide. Patrick Fougiere's got this. It comes down to Tyler Newsham. Newsham looking to drive it wide. Newsham steps around Van der Zee. He shoots it. Good stop made there by Ethan Woodward. And here come the Mountain View Colts. Mitch Visser on the far side. Visser into the middle, Evan Ingram. Ingram trying to shoot this one. Now the Colts will get a shot away. That's a good stop. Here's Visser at the line, puts it in deep. It's Ingram in behind the Three Hills goal. Now there's Patrick Fougiere. Fougiere gets this one up to Griffith. Griffith will start out for Three Hills. Griffith into the middle, Van der Zee, now to Mitch Visser. Visser, he gets crunched here on the near side by Cody Phillips. Here's Brian Beaulieu. Beaulieu got it to Cody Keith. Keith comes in. Keith stops up, takes to the middle. Riley Griffith now. Griffith shooting, stopped by Woodward, and he's going to make the save and hold on. As mentioned, the Three Hills Thrashers will get a draw offensively here. And the Mountain View Colts, the reason this game's so important in the standings, Red Deer gets a point last time out, number one. It was earlier today. They get a point against the Paducah Stampeders. They lose in overtime. So they're right now in sole possession of second place. Mountain View, if they lose this game in any fashion, overtime or regulation, they cannot finish first. Man, there's a chance there for Phillips. He rang it off the iron on Woodward. However, if Mountain View wins in any fashion, they still give themselves a look at first place if they win outright tonight. In regulation, that's going to give them a share of first place. In fact, that'll give them the tiebreaker. So it's an important game for seeding. Both these teams, we know for sure, will be in the upper echelon of the playoff bracket. Meanwhile, Three Hills is going to go to a power play here early on. And meanwhile, Cole Sutherland and Tom Vanderland are back on the ice as they serve their fighting majors. I don't know why he's still in there. Vanderland is out there on the power play now for Three Hills. Fougiere, Vanderland, and Morrison get the power play look. Here is Vergowan. Back to the line, Tyler Newsham. Newsham in the middle, Fougiere. Fougiere can't get a shot away. And that will come down to the Colts there, and it'll be sent the length of the ice. Here is Riley Griffith. In fact, with a victory here, Red Deer, what did they get? They get to 23. And so with a regulation victory, or in fact any victory, Yeah, any victory, that wraps up first place for the Three Hills Thrashers. Here come the Thrashers, back the other way. Right in for Cowan, chance, and covered up there by Ethan Woodward, and he'll freeze that. There's really only 3 teams are kind of sniffing around for that first round bye. That's these two, Three Hills and Mountain View, as well as the Red Deer Vipers. Did not get the result they wanted earlier today. Tied it up late, but 0-for-5 on their power play, and they fall to the Ponoka Stampeders 2-1 in overtime. And Ponoka go for them. That keeps their season alive, and they just needed a point. They ended up with 2. Draw 1 by the Thrashers. Here's Morrison into the middle. Patrick Fougere fires that one high and wide. Now Alan Klink on the far side. Trying to dig this one loose, and he's got it. Klink goes off the glass down the ice. 28 seconds to go on the power play for Three Hills. Up the wall it will come. It's Spiller now to Morrison. Morrison over to Drew Hickel. Hickel trying to get in offensively. Wallace takes that away. Now it comes to Evan Ingram. Ingram and the Colts are going to be back to full strength here. Poked into the corner. There's Spiller. Spiller on it for Three Hills, but he turned it over. Ingram on it. Ingram in the battle there with Ryan Spiller. Hickel able to pry this one loose. Will come now to Ben Shearman. Shearman over the line. Shearman cuts to the middle. Shooting. Save. Rebound. Woodward covers it up. 12:04 to go here in the first period. Draw to the right of Woodward, and it will be won by the Three Hills Thrashers. Right, meanwhile, Haushen's got it. Now over to Evan Ingram, and Ingram will put this one in deep for the Mountain View Colts. Brian Beaulieu. Beaulieu snaps this one up to Campbell, and Campbell trying to drive it wide. Campbell puts it to Tanner Sharp. Sharp knocked off his stick. Keaton Perigny back into the Mountain View lineup, kicks it loose over to Corbin Haushen. Haushen gets this up to Reed Ingman. Ingman also back in the lineup, but he steps around his man. Ingman takes it wide. Ingman shoots it wide. 10 minutes, 17 seconds to go here in the first period. Scoreless between the Colts and the Three Hills Thrashers. Now it'll come up to Thomas Campbell. Campbell turns this one over, but Beaulieu's got it, and Beaulieu skates in for the Three Hills Thrashers. Here's Campbell again. Campbell lost that one. Here come the Mountain View Colts. Leatherdale to Vanderzag. Vanderzag right up to Mitch Visser. Visser is stolen from him, but the Colts get it right back. Here's Leatherdale. He has that one poked off his stick neatly. He's tied up in deep here by Beaulieu. Ben Shearman's got it on the far side. Shearman looking to get this one out. He finds Cody Phillips. Phillips now over the line. He gets run over by Vanderzag. Here is Visser. Visser now gives it to Zane Leatherdale. Leatherdale trying to get it to the net. Leatherdale trying to center this one. A one-time drive from the line. That hits Randy Hanger in front. Here come the Three Hills Thrashers. Turned over. Ben Strotman's got it for Mountain View. Strotman in his own zone. Puts this one to Cole Sutherland. Now it comes to Trey Wallace. Wallace knocked off the puck. It'll come to Ty Newsham. Newsham, he's in the battle. It'll be out. Here's Newsham up the far side. The captain Vanderland's got it there. Tied up by Colton Anderson. Newsham now on the near side. It'll come over to Cole Sutherland. Sutherland trying to drive it wide. Knocked off the puck. Tied up near side. Colts dig it loose. Evan Ingram's firing there, and it goes just wide. Hard shot by Ingram. I don't think it missed by very much. Anderson in deep. Right up front looking for Ingram. Couldn't get it there. Strotman tied up near side boards. Here's Tyler Newsham. Newsham tied up there. And now it's in the near side corner. And Newsham will go over to the far side for Jesse Morrison. Morrison trying to skate around his man. Cannot do so. But Morrison able to pick it back up. Morrison into the middle. Newsham shoots it. Woodward makes the save, and he hangs on. Woodward came in relief of Thomas Della Ciega in the game in Red Deer on Saturday. The Mountain View Colts got shelled in that one, lost at 7-1. Woodward keeps us alive for Cale Brown. Brown moves this up. Here is Klink. Klink puts it in deep. This will be gathered on the far side. This is Wyatt Sawchuk. Down there is Peyton Rothenbush trying to dig this one loose. Klink looking to get this up front. Klink takes it to the net. Stopped by Poles. Greg Poles got the night off last time. His club defeated the Rocky Rams, which ended their season. They are eliminated from playoff contention. Draw one by Three Hills. Here comes Ben Shearman out with it. Shearman knocked off the puck. It'll come back to Reed Ingman. These Three Hills Thrashers will finish up the regular season. And a hard hit in the numbers and another tilt here. This is Cale Brown going at it with, that's Ben Shearman. Brown trying to get it over the top. Shearman hit him at the same time. Now they hit each other at the same time underneath. Shearman underneath, he clips Brown. Shearman tries to come underneath again, he misses. Brown over the top with a hard right. Brown throws and misses over the top, so does Shearman. Brown comes underneath. Now Brown takes one from Shearman right over the top. Shearman loses the bucket. Brown casts that one aside. Brown and Shearman right at the near side of the Mountain View goal. Brown over the top, a clubbing right hand on Shearman. But underneath Shearman comes and down goes Brown. Good tilt there as Ben Shearman and Cale Brown link up for the second dance of the hockey game. It wasn't that crazy. It looked just like maybe a little bit of a cross-check on Reed Ingman. But Cale Brown took exception, and Cale Brown, actually, looks like he maybe was a little bit shaken up. And that ended up a penalty. That ends up a major penalty. And a hard hit there on Cole Sutherland. We'll take a look at the next whistle. What that penalty was for. Here comes Cole Sutherland. Stolen from him. Here comes Randy Hanger now. Getty's got it. So Mountain View on a major power play. As Sutherland into the middle. Here's Josh Getty. Tried to cut that angle a little sharp and he missed the net. Now here's Ingram. Getty from the high slot. Shooting. Blocker save made by Poles. Over to the far side. Kyle Gray will put this in deep. As we'll probably actually just have a look at what that penalty was for when we get to the break. Here is Mitch Visser. Visser knocked off the puck. Visser now down low. Anderson shooting. It goes wide off the backhand. Colton Anderson trying to get this one to Houchin. He finds him. Visser spinning and firing loose puck. Houchin scores! Corbin Houchin, power play goal. With a minute to go in this period, the Mountain View Colts get one on the power play. It's 1-0. Corbin Houchin. There's a first save by Poles, but Houchin wins a battle in front and jabs that thing home. And the Mountain View Colts stake themselves a 1-0 lead. Draw at center ice. Won by the Thrashers, and they'll put it in deep. So the Mountain View Colts, power play goal late in the first period, have a 1-goal lead in this one. Taylor McCumming takes that one away. And now this one sent the length of the ice by Three Hills. Out of his net to play it is Ethan Woodward. As that one was in the numbers a little bit, but it wasn't egregious. And it did appear Reed Ingman was hurt, so I don't know why it would be a major penalty, but indeed it is. Sent the length of the ice. So, of course, Mountain View can score as many as they want on the power play, as this period will come to an end here. As the Colts will take a 1-0 lead to the Lockers. And we'll get a look here in a second what that penalty was for. But nonetheless, couple of fights, got 1 goal. Entertaining start here to this one in Didsbury. 1-0 Colts over the Thrashers through 20 minutes. So let's go and have a look here. So a lot of penalties in that first period. It was a checking from behind major on Ben Shearman. And it did not appear that Ingman was hurt, so I don't know why it was a major penalty. But anyhow, we go back. We're back inside for the complex, the Midbury Memorial Complex, for this second period. Mountain View stays on a power play as Ben Shearman has been chucked from the game. 5 for checking from behind, 5 for fighting, and a game misconduct. It's a quick little 35 minutes on one play. Here's Greg Poles a chance. No, 25 minutes on one play. Greg Poles makes a save on Josh Getty. $1.50 remaining in the major penalty to Three Hills. Mountain View's already got one. Usually on those, if you can limit your opponent to one, you feel pretty good. Here's the draw, one by the Mountain View Colts. A one-timer save. Rebound, Poles denied. Josh Getty. Poles makes a big stop. As Greg Poles comes across to make that save. 10-3 face-ups. Mountain View caving in the Thrashers, and they'll win that one. Here's Cole Sutherland shoots it, blocked, and Jesse Morrison will go the length of the ice. Minute 25 to go in the Mountain View power play. Up 1-0 already in this one. Here comes Colton Anderson driving it wide. Anderson stops up into the middle. It'll come to Sutherland. Getty, bang it away. It goes in behind the goal. Getty's got it back, but he can't handle it. Now Getty's got it. Back to the line. Wallace tees it up. Glove save. Greg Poles. Poles had to be at the top of his crease and flashes the leather. 56 seconds remaining on the Mountain View man advantage. Stetler will be at Rocky tomorrow. That one at 5:30. Airdrie is at Sylvan. That's at 7. Now far side one-timer. Getty shoots. Oh, what a stop by Poles on the rebound. Getty trying to center that one. This one cleared but knocked down by Houchen in the neutral zone. Still 39 seconds to go on the power play for the Mountain View Colts. Getty puts this one down into the middle area, but it's cleared by the Three Hills Thrashers. The final 15 seconds will start to tick off the clock here. Here come the Mountain View Colts. He goes in deep. This is there for Colton Anderson. Sent down the ice and right out of the box was Campbell. He's able to put it in deep. So Three Hills only surrenders the one. A pretty good job. And now here comes Cole Sutherland, though. Sutherland taken away there deftly by Kyle Gray. Gray up the far side, intercepted by Klink. Klink to his brother Allen. Allen, Klink in. He puts this one in deep. Kyle Gray, he gets popped there by Klink, but Jesse Morrison's got it. Morrison to Thomas Campbell. Campbell starts out. He's looking to get this one dished to Ryan Spiller and finds him now. Morrison trying to get a shot away. And that one blocked. Of course, any victory for the Three Hills Thrashers wraps up first place, but they find themselves down 1-0 here. Here's Klink shooting. Good stop on Ryan Klink by Greg Poles. He makes it with a glove and holds on. Greg Poles, good few saves on that penalty kill there in the second period. Face-off won by the Thrashers in their own zone, and Patrick Fougiere's got it. He's tied up, though, there by Austin Peterson. Now here comes Newsham. Newsham trying to get this one out. He will be unable to do so, as it will be held in. Engman up to the line, knocked off the puck, and Newsham's got it. And see, that's what we're talking about. Engman wasn't hurt, so I'm not sure why that check from behind was a major high hit there. And Three Hills is not going to be happy about that. Here come the Mountain View Colts. Right in. Good steal there, and now here comes Drew Hickel. Hickel over the line. Hickel right in the middle. He's taken away. Hickel now Newsham. Here's Vanderlind. Vanderlind. Fougier shoots. It's blocked. Fougier hanger from the line. A slap shot stopped by Ethan Woodward. Draw to the right side of Woodward. Won by the Mountain View Colts. Here's Jack Vergowan up to Josh Getty. Getty stolen from him. It'll end up on the stick of Houchen now, and Houchen retreats. Corbin Houchen in the middle. It's Jack Vergalen. There's this one stolen here. Here's Riley Griffith. Right up front. Great save made by Ethan Woodward. Here come the Mountain View Colts. Jack Vergalen trying to get that one around Randy Hanger. He can't do so. Visser in there. Knocked off the puck by Ryan Spiller. Now here comes Riley Griffith. Griffith takes this one around Houchen. Cannot get it there. Now it's going to be Mitch Visser. Visser knocked off the puck over to the far side. Morrison now up to Campbell. Thomas Campbell can't get it in deep. Vergalen's got it for Mountain View. Vergalen, he's pushed off the puck. Phillips has it. Phillips takes to the net. Phillips can't get a shot away. Phillips right up front. Great chance there for Thomas Campbell, but he's denied by Woodward. Here come the Mountain View Colts. Ryan Klink leading the rush. Klink trying to get around Beaulieu. Beaulieu's got it here now up to Cody Keith. Keith in the middle. Stolen. Klink's got it to Vergalen. And Jack Vergalen carries over center and puts this one in deep. Here's Kyle Gray. Gray comes out. He's over the line on the far side. Gray looking to shoot this one. A good stop by Woodward. It'll come to Anderson. Anderson now skating out of his own zone. Dishes this to Cole Sutherland. Sutherland finds Evan Ingram. Ingram trying to drive it wide. Sutherland looking to get a shot away. He can't do so. Ingram out front. Sutherland fires it. And that one goes just wide. On the far side there is Brian Beaulieu. Now here's Kyle Gray. Gray up to Tom Vanderlinde. Vanderlinde knocked off the puck. Gray over to the far side. Beaulieu. Beaulieu, he's knocked off the puck, and there's Evan Ingram. Ingram back to the line. Here's Trey Wallace. He'll send that one around the boards. It'll go in deep. Here's Beaulieu. Beaulieu down, knocked off the puck. It'll come to Colton Anderson. Anderson stolen from him by Beaulieu. Beaulieu trying to go back to the line. Here is Taylor McCubbing. Newsham shoots it, blocked. Fougere shoots again. That's stopped by Woodward. He'll dish this one to Trey Wallace. And Wallace will come out. Wallace up to Keaton Perigny. Perigny drops off Peterson. Peterson shoots, scores! Austin Peterson! Bar down on Greg Poles. And it's 2-0 Mountain View. Austin Peterson, what a shot. Peterson just stops up and snaps this one up over the blocker of Greg Poles, and it's 2-0 for the Colts, who seem very intent on chasing down the North Division crown. A win here would put them into a tie points-wise with the Three Hills Thrashers. And if they do end up tying, Mountain View would have the tiebreaker. On the far side, Corbin Houchen knocked off the puck. Tanner Sharp's got it. Still lots of time in this one, though. 25 minutes and change left, as the Three Hills Thrashers have proved to be pesky all year long. Playing themselves even to be within the conversation of a North Division title is very impressive. And now here comes Peyton Rothenbush over the line. Rothenbush knocked off the puck. Here's Alan Klink firing. The shot got blocked. It'll come to Taylor McCubbing. McCubbing knocked off the puck, and here comes Tanner Sharp. Ryan Spiller knocked off the puck. Houchen's got that one. Houchen over to Klink. Klink gets it to Ryan Klink. Klink skates in over center now. Peyton Rothenbush. Rothenbush has that puck poked free. Now it's going to come to Randy Hanger. Hanger over to Ryan Spiller. Spiller comes through center. Spiller over the line. Stolen from him, but Morrison's got it again. Morrison trying to put that one in deep. He cannot do so. Zane Leatherdale has it. Leatherdale tied up far side corner. Leatherdale's going to skate out with it. 3 minutes to go here in this second period. 2-0 Mountain View. Leatherdale giving himself a look. Leatherdale won't fire. Leatherdale to Visser. Visser drops off Trey Wallace. Wallace stolen from him by Drew Hickel. And here come the Mountain View, the Three Hills Thrashers, put in deep there by Spiller. There is Trey Wallace, tied up far side. They're trying to dig this loose Griffith. But instead it'll come to Josh Getty. Under 2 to play here in the second period. Getty knocked off the puck. Centering pass. Sutherland shoots. Save. Rebound. Sutherland denied again. Greg Poles now. Anderson shoots. Save. Rebound. Fougere has it again. Fougere coming out the other way. Fougere stolen. Trey Wallace has it in the middle of his own zone. This will come up to Sutherland. Now here's Anderson to Getty. Getty by himself. Getty scores! Josh Getty, it's 3-0 Colts. Getty from Anderson and Sutherland, and Getty with a beautiful finish on Greg Poles. Nice little toe drag. Finishes on the forehand. The Mountain View Colts will go to the third period with a 3-goal advantage. Although there are 49 seconds left, but looks like they will at this juncture. And this is a big response game after getting blown out by the Red Deer Vipers. Here is Evan Ingram. Ingram trying to take this one in. Ingram trying to drive it wide, can't. Here's Corbin Houchen into the corner. Sutherland. Houchen's got it. Houchen knocked off the puck. Fougere is going to take it out. That will do it. We are through 40 minutes here. So Three Hills with some work to do in the third. Here's Cole Sutherland and company have a 3-0 lead. And this is what makes it 3-rip. Josh Getty finishes that one. 3-0 Mountain View through 40 minutes. Shots are 17-10 for the Colts. So not a great night, not a great look at least, statistically in goal. Hasn't had much of a hope on many of them. But 3 goals on 17 shots for the Mountain View Colts. Far side, it'll come to Tom Vanderland. Vanderland knocked off the puck. This one will go over to Randy Hanger. Hanger now Vanderland. Vanderland comes to McCubbing. McCubbing over to Tyler Newsham. Newsham. Oh, he got run over there. Hanger's got it. Three Hills desperately screaming for a penalty there, but they don't get it. Here comes Vanderzag over the line, and now Three Hills gets one, and they are unhappy. Taylor McCubbing going to the penalty box for tripping. That's a pretty soft one. Face off to the right side of Poles. Mountain View can make it 4-0 here. Here's Peyton Rothenbush shooting. Glove saved by Poles. This one sent down the ice by the Thrashers. Out of his net to stop that one is Ethan Woodward. Here's Ben Strotman. Strotman gets it to Alan Klink. Klink knocked off the puck. It'll go there to Visser. Visser knocks it back to Strotman, and Klink's got it back. Klink now. Klink. He's in the battle with Donovan Tykeroad. Over to Hickel. And now it will come to Jesse Morrison. Morrison trying to put this one out front. It'll come back to the line, held in by Wyatt Sacha. One-timer broken up by Mitch Visser. Visser comes up the near side boards for Peyton Rothenbush. Rothenbush turns that one over. Morrison now to Donovan Tykeroad. Tykeroad high slot. He shoots this one. It'll go just wide. 38 seconds to go in the Mountain View power play, and haven't really got much of a look, but here's one for Klink. Klink over the line, drops off, one-timer, save, it's underneath Poles, and he's going to hang on to that one. 16:59 to go in the third period. Mountain View's got a 3-0 lead. Face off right side of Greg Poles. One by Getty. Here's Anderson snapping one, but it gets blocked. Sutherland will catch up to it in the corner. 15 seconds to go on the Colts power play. Sutherland drops off. Getty shoots, save, rebound, another stop in tight. Anderson again. He shovels it wide on the backhand. Anderson again. Glove saved by Poles. Greg Poles keeping this game somewhat within distance, within reach. It's still 3-0, but to go down 4-0 here in the third on the road would probably be curtains So at least keeping the Three Hills Thrashers on life support with a couple of big saves there was Greg Poles. This will come up now. This is Spiller. Spiller trying to drive wide on Houch, and he will. Spiller back to the line, and Randy Hanger has that roll by him. He's unable to hold it in. Three Hills has to regroup. Now Spiller right down the pipe. Good play by Jacob Vanderzag. He takes that one away. Vanderzag, he gets crunched there, and Hanger's got it. Hanger up the near side. Ryan Spiller. Spiller drops off for Riley Griffith. Griffith trying to go upstairs. Good stop by Woodward. Spiller, he's in the slot. He's looking to get this one to the line and can't. Spiller goes to Hanger. Hanger knocked off the puck, and Cole Sutherland has it. Goes over to Jacob Vanderzag. Tries to hit his man with a stretch pass, but it's icing on Vanderzag and the Mountain View Colts. 14:27 to go here in this third period. Draw one by the Mountain View Colts, and here is Evan Ingram. Ingram starting out through center. Ingram will put it in deep. Gathered there by Kyle Gray. Gray puts this one up to Newsham. Newsham now to Patrick Fougere. Fougere going to try to drive it wide. Put it into the middle. It's intercepted by Cole Sutherland. Sutherland now through center. Sutherland knocked off the puck. Here is at Newsham. Newsham over to Beaulieu. Beaulieu now to Kyle Gray. Gray on the near side. Knocked off the puck. It'll come to Colton Anderson. Anderson in the slot. Shoots it. Stopped by Poles. Colton Anderson with a great look there. 12:41 to go in the third period. 3-0 for Mountain View. Draw one by the Three Hills Thrashers. Up the far side, it'll come to Thomas Campbell. Campbell now into the middle for Cody Keith. Keith going to try to drive it wide on Ben Strotman. Now there's Peterson. Peterson trying to go up to Strotman. Strotman makes a move. He still has control. Strotman trying to center that one, taken away by Brian Beaulieu. Oh, a hard hit by Perigny. Now it's trying to center that one. Thomas Campbell has got it. Campbell. Center, here's Perigny over to Austin Peterson. Peterson in. Peterson shooting. Save. Rebound, and Greg Poles covers it up. 11:02 to go in the third period. Mountain View looking pretty good right now, but they're going to keep their chances at first place alive. In fact, a regulation win probably, you'd be fair to say, gives them the inside track. However, Three Hills has a decidedly easier opponent on Saturday than Mountain View. Mountain View has the Airdrie Thunder coming to town, although Mountain View is on home ice. Three Hills is on the road, and they take on Ponoka. Although Ponoka proven to be a tough out these days, desperately trying to make the playoffs. Here's Campbell up top. Phillips. Phillips shooting. Glove save. Woodward. Woodward reaching up and snagging that one out of the air. 10:09 to go in the third period. And you know what? You look back to the leadership of Cole Sutherland in this one. Sutherland sets the tone right off the hop. 1 second in, gets into that fight with Tom Vanderlind. And that's what's really set the tone in this thing. So, yeah, and then the Mountain View Colts come out and they play well. They win this thing. Or at least right now they're up 3-0. Here's Levendale. Now Getty trying to center that one. And that's exactly what you need, right? You have your captain, goes out, fights the other captain right off the draw, 1 second into the game, and after coming off a 7-1 defeat. Meanwhile, here's a chance for the other captain, as I was speaking of, Tom Vanderlind, but he's unable to get a shot away, and Woodward ends up holding on to that. But that really just felt like it was a real tone setter for the Mountain View Colts in this one. Find themselves with a 3-0 lead with 8:20 to play here in the final frame. A big hit there now, and that will be a penalty on the Three Hills Thrashers. Peyton Rothenbush dropped off Klink and touched up. It's a charging call on, looks like it's going to go to Riley Griffith. Oh, yeah, he got running pretty good. So Mountain View a chance to really, this one pretty much out of reach now, but a chance to put an exclamation point on it and make it for sure out of reach. But the Colts will have the draw one on them and set the length of the ice. Now Jack Vergalen in. Jack Vergalen will get this to Peyton Rothenbush. Rothenbush knocked off the puck. It'll come to Donovan Tykerobe. Tykerobe chased down by Klink. Klink is stripped up Donovan Tykerobe, and we'll play 4-on-4 for a little bit. Is the High River Flyer, excuse me, the Mountain View Colts will take a penalty in arrow. We'll play a $1.21 4-on-4. So now maybe if Three Hills can make use of the extra room, get one on the power play, all of a sudden it's a game. So Klink is off for tripping. Draw to the right of Woodward, and it's won by the Three Hills Thrashers. Nathan, but it's Beaulieu on the far side. It's going to come now. Vanderland, he shoots it, saves the rebound. Vanderland skates onto it. Vanderland right out front, saves the rebound. Woodward, and it's cleared by the Mountain View Colts. 53 seconds to go, 4-on-4. Here's Anderson. Great save by Poles. Here come the Three Hills Thrashers. Kyle Gray skates up the ice. Drops off Vanderland. Patrick Fougere shoots it. Stopped by Woodward again. He'll hold on. Ethan Woodward, 6:24 away from the word that I shouldn't say right now, and I will not. Out of respect for Ethan Woodward. The goose egg is up there. 6:24 left. 30 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4. Draw one by the Colts. Vanderzeg got it to Sutherland. Sutherland will carry out. Sutherland is knocked off the puck. It'll come to Randy Hanger. Hanger over to the far side. Spiller. Ryan Spiller comes to the near side, finds Jesse Morrison. And Three Hills is now on a power play, but here comes Taylor McCumming. Great save by Woodward. Over to the far side, Morrison. 30 seconds to go on a Three Hills power play. Griffith, one chance, two chances. Woodward stops them both. Oh, what a game by Ethan Woodward. Draw to the right of Woodward, won by Three Hills. Griffith back to the line. Now here's Thomas Campbell. Campbell, he shoots it. Save the rebound. Vergalen settles that one down and sends it the length of the ice. And that'll do it for the power play. We are back to 5-on-5. Here's Drew Hickel. Hickel starting over the line. He puts this one in deep. Because I thought he might take that himself, as there was a bit of a collision there, and I thought that might give Hickel a lane, but instead he puts it in deep. Now here comes Ryan Klink. Knocked off the puck. Here's Peyton Rothenbush. Rothenbush drops into the middle for Austin Peterson. He's got a goal tonight. Peterson looking to get this one into the middle. He finds Perigny. Couldn't get a shot away. Back to the line. Vanderzeg. Now Perigny shoots it. Stopped by Poles. Poles will hang on to that. 3:51 to go in the third. This one probably all over but the shouting. You needed at least one on the 4-on-4 or the power play if you were Three Hills. It's 3-0 Mountain View with just under 4 to play. Draw one by the Thrashers deep in their own zone. Here comes Ryan Spiller. Spiller over to the far side. Griffith. Griffith looking in front. Spiller! Shot save. Rebound. Morrison stopped. Rebound covered up by Woodward. Unbelievable. Ethan Woodward, tremendous in the Mountain View crease. Face-off to the left side of Ethan Woodward. Won by the Three Hills Thrashers. Donovan Tykerobe. Chance from the slot denied by Woodward. Now it's going to be Perigny in the corner. Houchin on it. Houchin over to the far side. Vanderzeg. Now Perigny will start out for Mountain View. Perigny gets knocked off the puck. Skating out of this in his own zone is Tanner Sharp. 2:20 to play. Taylor McCumming is tripped up. So a chance to give themselves a fight, a puncher's chance in this one for Three Hills. Austin Peterson will go off for tripping here. Bit of a soft call, but nonetheless, he's just hoping to get through this next 2 minutes and change and could put the 3 points in the bank and call her good. Mountain View, you bet. We're going to be flying on this PK, trying to preserve that goose egg for their goaltender. Meanwhile, here is Keith. Keith goes up. It'll come to Patrick Fougere. Dropped off Vanderlyn. Vanderlyn right over the line. Knocked off the puck. It'll come to Evan Ingram. Ingram will start out through center. But he's knocked off the puck. It comes down to Morrison. Morrison now. Patrick Fougere. Fougere shoots it. Blocked away there by Woodward. Woodward tied up on the far side. Back to the line it will come. Here's Patrick Fougere. Fougere now. Cody Keith. Keith in the slot. Back to Morrison. Save. Rebound. Scores! Tom Vanderlyn on the power play, and it's 3-1 now for the Colts. Buck 19 to go, so we're not over quite yet with a 2-goal deficit. Tom Vanderlyn getting high fives from the bench, and Austin Peterson will exit the penalty box. This shot, that just comes right off the skate of Anders Egg. It could not have been a better pass if he tried, right onto the tape. And Vanderlyn puts that one by Woodward. Tough bounce for Ethan Woodward. So the shutout comes off the board. It's 3-1. Minute 19 to go. So now we'll keep an eye on Greg Poles. Draw one by Three Hills. Greg Poles goes to the bench. There's a hard hit on the far side. Visser pops a guy, and Beaulieu goes right after him. And Beaulieu gets hit, and a bucket comes off him. Now Visser, 2 big rights, 3 big rights on Beaulieu. Now a 4th, a 5th by Visser. Visser's working Beaulieu over good. Visser on 6, right hand over the top. Down goes Brian Beaulieu. Mitch Visser absolutely pumps him. Unbelievable. Visser ran over, I believe that's Cody Phillips. Brian Beaulieu gets absolutely worked. No penalty on that, though, so it'll stay 6-on-5. Unreal. Good times. Corbin Houchin on the draw. Net is empty still for Three Hills. This puck comes into the corner. Visser. Excuse me, that was Getty. Now it comes Houchin. Houchin in the neutral zone. Here's Leatherdale to the empty net. He shoots it wide. Wyatt Sawchuk's got it. Still 43 seconds to go in the third period. Campbell puts it in deep. Three Hills has an extra attacker. Cody Keith looking for a centering pass. Good job by Houchin to steal. Getty retreats back into his own zone. Half a minute to go in regulation. Here now it comes to Getty. Getty to the empty net. He scores. Josh Getty puts this thing on ice. And the Mountain View Colts have a 4-1 lead. They will leap into a tie for first place with the Three Hills Thrashers. Both teams will be 2 points up on Red Deer. As Red Deer now probably wanted this outcome. Still have a look at first. Mountain View's got a tough opponent, Airdrie. You could easily lose that one. Three Hills, Pinoca, a tougher one, but no, that gives Red Deer a look at first as well. A one-timer stopped by Poles. But both these teams will be tied with 25 points. Mountain View holds a tiebreaker because they will now, with this victory, have swept the season series with Three Hills. Draw one and controlled by the Mountain View Colts. Corbin Houchin, Sutherland, one-timer. Ingram scores. Insult to injury for Evan Ingram. And the Mountain View Colts lead 5-1. As this game, I guess Mountain View just figuring, who knows what happens. Comes down to goals for or against, I guess. Even though that's not a tiebreaker. I'm sure just thinking we let's score until the clock hits 0. Is 12 and a half seconds left. As the final seconds will come off. Gray intercepts that centering pass. Vanderlyn over on the far side. Vanderlyn lets it go. The rebound cleared. Colts win it. 5-1 is the final. is unable to get the shutout was Ethan Woodward, but he was still great in the Mountain View crease. And Ethan Woodward will pick up the win nonetheless. Josh Getty, he had himself a night. And so did the Colts as a whole. This was the only goal there for Three Hills. It was a power play tally late for Tom Vanderland. But what a hockey game. This was a great Junior B hockey game. You had 3 fights. You had lots of goals. Back and forth we go. A couple of big saves. A lot of fun here at the Didsbury Memorial Complex tonight. 5-1 is your final, and that one ends up your winner. I said that 4 times already. Colts win this thing. As now take over first place via tiebreaker in the North Division. Ethan Woodward is your 3rd star with 26 saves on the evening. A 2nd star going to be Josh Getty. Couple of goals for him, including this beauty. And the final shots end up 28-27 for Mountain View. Corbin Houchin, he is your 1st star, goal and an assist. And this was the assist on the Ingram goal, well into garbage time. That one made it 5-1 late in the game. Let's take a look at your entire summary. First of all, this is what you call high event. You look here, we had 1 second in, we had Sutherland and Vanderland dropping the gloves, and then we had another fight late in the period after Ben Shearman took a major penalty for checking from behind. Austin Peterson took Cale Brown took exception to that. And then in the third, a big hit literally results in a fight. Mitch Visser has to fight with Brian Beaulieu. And it was a good hockey game. The goals, though, this is a scoring summary. Corbin Houchin gets us off and running. It's 18:59 of the first period from Mitch Visser and Colton Anderson. Then at 13:19, Austin Peterson from Keith Brigney and Trey Wallace make it 2-0 Colts. Josh Getty makes it 3-0 from Colton Anderson and Cole Sutherland. Tom Vanderland gets the one and only goal for the Thrashers at 18:41 of the third from Jesse Morrison and Cody Keith. Josh Getty will get his second from Jack Vergowan and Zay Leatherdale at 19:35, and then at 19:48. We'll make it 5-1. Evan Ingram from Cole Sutherland and Corbin Houchin. And that is how this thing comes to its end. 5-1 is the final. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back on the air tomorrow, 5:30 p.m., when we will have the Statler Lightning. They are at Rocky taking on the Rams. Airdrie is at Sylvan Lake taking on the Wranglers. And that one is at 7. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you later.